strength to give me love. That's how we'll live. That's how we'll live. Courage won't fade. If you're with me, my enemies can never win.
Okay, welcome to the Dragon Ball Z podcast. I'm Tim, one of the hosts here. We've also got Rogue here. In the background, she's doing all the technical recording stuff that none of us can be bothered to do. Thank you.
Cal.
Oh, hi, this is Nagash filling in for Engineer, who's not here.
And this is Poohead.
Okay,
Welcome.
then, yep. Welcome, guest. Welcome, Poohead.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. First topic I suppose we should go over is the forum news. Not too much this week. The first results for the DBZF Olympics have come through for the caption contest. People which have gone through into qualify. I have Teen Gohan Z, Nagash, or Susan as the rest of us are calling him.
You.
Vegeta Girl 007, Seraphim, Rebel X, and Biako, or Mike. Congratulations to them.
Yay!
Also in forum news recently, a lot of members have been playing Naruto Arena, which Mike introduced to us, and we have our own DBZF clan if anybody wants to join. So it's pretty fun. I like it anyway.
I've heard it was fun, but I haven't gotten to play it yet.
I played it but didn't do any tutorials or anything, so instantly failed.
I never do tutorials.
No, tutorials are for the weak.
Exactly.
I didn't even know there was a tutorial. Just sort of made it up as I went.
I hate
You're
those
not
games.
strong.
I hate those games that make you do tutorials. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, those first levels.
Team Fortress tried to get me to do that, but Rogue decided no, I didn't need it. I'm much easier to kill without knowing what I'm doing.
And also about that, Mike is planning on organizing a forum-wide tournament for our clan. That's something to look forward to. There's a topic about it in internet games in the forum or whatever, so be sure to check that out.
Yeah, and so look, that should be quite fun actually. I'm looking forward to that. I've only really managed to win a few games, but because I haven't played so many, it's not quite so bad.
Yeah. It's really difficult. I mean, if all my games together, my record's probably about 50 and 50, so that's just, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a fair few. But that's pretty much all you've been doing lately, so.
Yeah, true.
Whereas the rest of us, having a life and stuff.
I have a half of a life. It's sort of hard to explain. Oh well.
I believe only other thing really in forum news is we've got a few new interviews coming out. The next one I think will be Pooheads. I think yours is actually coming out tomorrow.
Right, I think so. That's what Rebel told me.
Yep, and then I think we're going to try and do a live interview with Cal later today. Or tomorrow or something like that. So we'll just see what happens there.
That should be good.
It should be interesting. It's a bit of a different style. So
Yeah. I mean, it's great seeing the interview section back up and running quite consistently.
yeah, well, we've got a few people that are putting in some good effort there. So yeah,
I think I sort of.
I think Rebel X deserves a pretty good shout out for that.
yeah, definitely. Plus a few others who've been doing things like that.
Yeah.
Rebel's pretty cool.
Not that cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh, be too nice to him.
I feel like I rambled in mine. I guess I can type really quickly. Well, I
I
never
did
really.
like 30 questions. You don't have to worry about rambling.
I think most people ramble a bit.
Yeah.
Sure, but you know. Let's see.
Okay, moving on then. A couple of deep discussion topics which have come up lately, which I know a few people have found interesting. Is it's not so much recent news. I believe Poohead, you're the one who posted about this, about the Leviathan skeleton found in Saudi Arabia.
Right. It's pretty much most of the information is on the topic page, but and I don't think it's recent news. I'm not really sure exactly when they found it, and of course it may not be the Leviathan thing, but everyone there believes it. But it just happens that there's just this giant skeleton of this creature that's 1,900 feet long, and that is very big. Is like a mile from the base of the mountain, which they've thought this is the mountain for many decades, so that's at least lasted a long time. They thought that it's the Leviathan thing because the mountain they consider is the mountain where Moses got the Ten Commandments, and so basically to them that's the mountain of God, or to the researchers who's there, Muslims and Christians, and basically, I don't know. If it's not the Leviathan, and if you don't believe in all the biblical, I wouldn't call it mythology, but the biblical, writings, then at least it's something very coincidental and very weird, and it's a creature no one's ever seen before. So.
Yeah, but even if it's not viewed in the sense of a biblical creature, it's definitely pretty amazing just in terms of the scientific fossil skeleton. It was
very.
As you said, like 5 football fields long, 19 times longer than the blue whale. So,
and the blue whale's about as big as my neighborhood.
Yeah, that's just the size of it. It's just.
Yeah. I mean, the scale of it's brilliant because it really suggests it can't be a hoax. It's quite hard to fake something that massive.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, you can lie what it is. But...
yeah. The only thing that I'd be interested in seeing would be some more studies on it. But as was said, the last Western team to enter the area was in the 1970s, and they were of course arrested and sent out again.
For the Westerners, at least, I think Saudi Arabia has a pretty well researched, but we won't know anything about it for a while.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wish they'd share. Be quite nice.
Not nice. It's the Middle East.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, Middle East, what are we going to do with you?
Let's not take America's approach. I don't like it.
Yeah. we already bombed a lot of things, so they're like, no, this is ours. You gotta back off now.
If America had their way, there wouldn't be a Middle East.
Let's hope not, or let's hope that there still is at least. Let's see. What else is there for deep discussion?
Uh,
Oh, hi, Reb. IRC.
I guess the next topic can be more than a quarter of 3DS owners feel that the 3D is hurting gameplay. This is big news. The reason being because the only difference between the 3DS and the original DS is pretty much the 3D capabilities. Yeah, there's a few online features, whatever, but the information is a survey taken from Kotica, which is a very reliable gaming website. So how do you guys feel about that? Have any of y'all played the 3DS yet?
Nope.
I don't own it. I don't own a DS, but I have some opinions on 3D in general. But
Nothing too harsh for broadcast.
I'm not a 3D fan. I don't know if you guys are or not. I mean,
no.
When I heard the new Lion King movie was coming out in 3D, I was like, I love Lion King, but 3D is not really my thing.
Yeah. If there was the option to just go see Lion King without 3D in cinemas, I would just go. It would just happen. I would. But 3D next year. What, £3-4? Well, don't know how much that is in
Yeah.
dollars, but
It is Lion King. It's
Exactly.
just
be
it's not out
prepared.
yet. Once it is, I will go and see that.
I mean,
I
when-
think I was about 5 years old when I first saw it. My gran, she thought it'd be a great idea. Nice, fun, happy film. Nice and easy. Take her grandson along. Kind of just cried my eyes out, and she had no idea what to do. Apparently, I got rather attached and got rather upset when certain characters were killed by other characters.
No spoilers. No spoilers. People
Like
might
Yeah, exactly. I didn't say anything. Didn't say anything.
when Avatar came out, you know, it was amazing in the 3D.
Which
I
one?
saw that in 3D. The Avatar
the James
Which
Cameron
one?
thing.
The one with the blue people or Avatar the Airbender?
Blue people, I think.
The Smurf ripoff.
and that
Oh,
it's
yeah, I like
Smurfs,
that.
Smurfs and
Smurf.
Native Americans put together and just mixed up. But I thought that was amazing with the 3D there. But afterwards, I almost wish they didn't do it in 3D because even though it was visually awesome, I don't think that I don't think that they should have been doing 3D for everything else afterwards.
No.
What I found with that movie is that the 3D parts were only extremely noticeable at certain points. Like particularly in like the human bases and such like that, you could really see it in a few moments elsewhere. But apart from that, it wasn't that obviously 3D.
Yeah, exactly. Like you saw it when there was like jellyfish sort of like things, like seeds floating right past your face, but then the rest of it was just not really noticeable.
Mm.
Really.
I still enjoyed it though. It was a very pretty movie. It looked good.
Yeah. I'm annoyed they're doing a sequel. I mean,
Yeah, he wants to do it as a trilogy, I believe, but
Yeah, I
I'm not
think it's a
certain-
trilogy.
I'm not certain how well that will go. I thought the story was pretty much wrapped up at the end there.
It's sort of like The Hangover and The Hangover 2. You don't. It's like, all right, it's gonna happen, and it understand that. Hangover 2 was fun for, but it was funny. But still, they're trying to do a third one. I'm like, really? They're gonna do a third one?
Yeah. The first one was great. I loved that movie. It
I've still not seen
was
it.
one of my favourite movies of the year.
Oh yeah, it was very good.
I haven't seen the sequel yet, but I've heard it's just not on the same level. But it's the same thing they always do with Hollywood. They will try and milk it to the most that they can, so they can get the most out of it.
America, or at least the world almost, is losing a little bit of its creativity because they're just remaking everything or milking things for everything it's worth.
That's talking about Hollywood at least. I know, particularly in Europe, there are still a lot of films being made which don't get quite to that level, which are, in my opinion, there are some fantastic movies in there.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that Europe is actually doing much better than Hollywood, but
It's just that they're not mainstream.
you only hear
Because-
about the ones that are remade.
But at least in America, I know over here we've got a channel Rialto, which only shows that sort of movie, and it's well, I think it's great.